The hidden secret of garlic, the hard part you never asked about. Opening scene. You know this part. Yes, garlic, the kitchen spice we crush, chop, and sauté every day. But let me ask you something you might not have thought of. Have you ever picked up a garlic clove and found a hard part at the base? The part that looks like it has small roots, with a hard, wood-like texture. But have you ever wondered, what is this part actually? Why is it so stiff? Why is it so hard to cut? Well, in this video, we'll dissect the bottom part of the garlic, the basal plate. Ready? Let's begin. What you see now is the clearest detail of the garlic part, and we can see all of that with the help of a microscope. Segment 1. Getting to know the heel of garlic. Take a look at the first 10 seconds of the video. Here's a vertical cross-section of garlic. If you look closely, you'll notice that each clove sits on the same base. This base is called the basal plate. In English, it's called the basal plate, but in agriculture, it's sometimes called the heel of the onion. Why is this part so hard? Like a rock? Even the flesh of the garlic can be pushed in with a fingernail, but the base plate, your fingernail won't budge. Why? The answer lies in the word lignification. In plant biology, lignification is the process of hardening cell walls due to a substance called lignin. This lignin is the same substance that makes tree trunks hard and sturdy. Segment 2. The secret of structural stress. Why is the base plate thick and difficult to cut? We've tried cutting it with a knife, but it takes a lot of effort. From this basal plate, dozens, even hundreds, of fibrous roots grow downward. These roots grip soil particles every time there's a strong wind or heavy rain. The pull from above reaches the basal plate. Because it's hard and thick, it can withstand that pull. Even after harvest, after the roots are cut, that hardness remains. Segment 3. Why is it hard to let go? I've tried to remove a clove from this base plate. I had to twirl the knife around, but it was incredibly difficult. Why does this happen? The answer is, the base plate is the actual stem. Each garlic clove is called an axillary bud. These connections are very strong. They're like a natural glue that holds the clove to the base plate. Even after harvest, this bond remains intact. Segment 4. The mystery of the middle basin. Look at the bottom of the base plate. Look closely. There's a circular shape, but it's not flat. There's a depression in the center, like a small bowl. There's a new shoot. It's in the center, surrounded by tough cloves. If the basal plate beneath were flat, the shoot would be compressed. But because the basal plate is concave inward, the shoot has space. It's protected. This depression is like a protective helmet or a soft cradle for the new life to come. Segment 5. Traces of the past. Now let's go back to the first 10 seconds of the video and look at the edge of the base plate. Here, outside the circle, what's going on? There are small fibers here, dry, hard, and sometimes still with soil. Are these root remains? The answer is yes, and absolutely yes. These are the remnants of the fibrous roots that once grew when the garlic was still in the field. At harvest time, farmers usually trim these roots to keep the garlic clean and tidy. However, the base of the roots, the part that attaches directly to the base plate, is left behind. They dry out, harden, and become what we see today. Segment 6. Multifunctional positions. The final question that is definitely on each of our minds, and is also the most important. What are the functions of the garlic base plate? The first function is the structural foundation. This is the base of the house. It's where all the cloves stand. Without it, the cloves would fall apart and become disorganized. The second function is as a root anchor. This is where the roots grow and grip the soil. It is the fulcrum of the entire plant. The third function is as a logistics center. All food from the roots enters through here and is then distributed to the cloves. Conversely, food reserves from the leaves also travel here for storage. The fourth function is the bud vault. The basal plate stores the future bud. The basal plate protects it from pressure, drying out, and external threats. The fifth function is protective shield. The hard bottom of the base plate tightly covers the tuber from attack by soil pathogens. If this part is soft, bacteria and fungi from the soil can enter through the bottom and rot the entire onion. sixth function is the weather sensor. The network in this base plate is sensitive to temperature and humidity. It can detect when the planting season arrives, when to grow, and when to go dormant. Segment 7, conclusion and closing. So, from now on, if you're cleaning garlic and find this hard part, remember that it's not just a remnant of the root. It's the foundation, it's the protector, it's the control center of the garlic's entire life. If you enjoy videos like this one that discuss, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Let them know that's secrets too. Thank you for watching until the end. See you in the next video. Stay curious, keep learning.